my music channel. I'm in a music channel. Welcome to my video games slash Facebook slash YouTube. And today, well, we are going to do some Minecraft. So let's go right into it. Okay, so if you notice that we're in a different um you notice we have I'm in creative mode so I can actually fly too. So that's the cool part. This is a different cave that I forgot to bury, but so we're actually going to bury that cave because we don't need to be that. Also, yeah. So now we are placing some grass. So technically, um, technically we're replacing the grass with, um, with this. Once we replace it, it's gonna look like we didn't do nothing. It's gonna look like we did something. Not nothing. Um, yeah. So since we're doing this and we keep doing that, we should be um pretty good. Let me add a block here. So this block is pretty good, and we're actually going around the house. And once we go around the house, now we should be fine to um go like that. Um, so technically we're like going um like that. Perfect. And then we're gonna go like that. Then we're gonna go like that. Perfect. Alright. Well anyways, you're not here we're not here to um we're definitely not here to replace grass. With tile. We're here to show you my house that I just built not even yesterday. I mean, yeah, just yesterday night. And yeah. So let's go take a look. So this is my house. We come on in and we see a hole here. And that's another cave. And so now we're gonna go down. We're actually gonna take a look, but sometimes sometimes when we fly in creative mode, it could be a little goofy. Hold on. Darn it. I did it just a couple minutes ago, guys. Just not even a couple minutes ago. So, I don't know why it's being goofy, but that's what it is. Oh, there we go. Alright, yeah. So finally it worked. Alright, but yeah, this is down here, and this is what it looked like. Um, we are placing the tile down here too. If you can see, I've been working really hard down here too. I'm actually spanning this cave pretty big. This cave is about pretty big. If you could see, um I started, yeah, this is not even. This is a baby cave, I should call this. And this is not even. So this goes outside. We don't want to go that way. But this is how big we could go with that one. If we wanted to expand, I'm pretty sure this wall could lead us to different possibilities. And so yes, um so the reason why you see a hole is because we just expand. And that is normal. So I'm not worried because that is normal. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to just go take a block. And that's normal because technically we are, technically that is very normal. So we're gonna fly out. And once you can see that we dug a hole, now we can actually patch these up outside. I can show you a little more of the cave. But yes, so these are this is underground. So but this is very normal, guys. Once you expand the cave, it is very normal because let me tell you, you can mess up or you can. And let me tell you, it's very normal if you start digging and then bam, you have a big ol' hole. So what we tell you, yes, it's normal to have like a little hole. Um, once you're digging underneath, you'll actually find holes. And and it is ready to Minecraft again. So so right here is our cave glass. And that is fine. So, are we in the cave? No, we're not in the cave. Um, but now we're going to go back into our house. And this is our mini. We went in a different way. If you're wondering why I have so many doors, it's because I have so many doors. But yeah, so the this is the cave that I created. Yeah, it's so cool. Alright, so yeah, this is the cave. Um, while we're down here, we can kind of put some tile in so we don't fall. Um, we won't fall. This is for putting tile in. Um, it just depends if you have tile or don't have tile. And right now, we kind of tear it up to create tile. We do not have tile, and so we can fall. Technically, we can fall in at any moment. So technically, that's why we are doing that. And then bam, you're you're good to go. So yeah, so this is how big you guys' cave can be. Um, yeah, the goal is to deck it out. And so technically this cave is pretty big. I have I think, yeah, this is my second cave. So if you guys are wondering how many caves I have multiple. So, okay, so that's one cave. And let me show you something else. So, while I was working on my cave, um, I could start flying up and then I'll show you. So, right here, I have these little hatch doors. And I actually like this is because, look, it shows us, these are doors for under, underneath underground caves. I, um, I started using them. I just found these up. These are called trapdoors, but, um, there can, trapdoors can mean anything, really. This is not like this is not a trap. If you guys are wondering if this is a trap, it is not a trap, I promise. But they are called trapdoors. So at that moment, we are in the actual cave of the distance, and um, yeah. So we are gonna go back to the hall, and this is okay. I'll show you how to open these. So if you're on a remote, let's say, you hit the trigger button and bam, you can open them. But you have to be aiming right at them, otherwise, they won't open. Alright, so now, we're going to check out a different cave. And this is a cave that I created. So, yeah, um, oh, sorry guys, we went outside, and that's not what I wanted. Okay, so now we're gonna go back in, and we're gonna go in here. This is another trapdoor. If you can see, yeah, we have trapdoors around it, but it doesn't mean like traps. Does not mean it's a trick. It does not mean a trick or treat. It does not mean that. It just means it could be a cave or it could be something. So technically, I started working on this. If guys can see, it is a cave that I started working on. And, yeah. So this is our cave. And let me tell you, um, we can do a whole bunch of things with this cave. Yes. Um, we could do so many things with any cave, really. For Minecraft, I recommend not building it too deep. Like I mean, I like to go pretty deep, creative, pretty deep, but sometimes I break and just find out. if I'm going too far and it should be outside, it should be outside. But um, yeah, that's the thing. Creative doesn't mean that we specifically don't care about outside. It's just some sometimes. So now you can see. Now we can see that we're in the house. And yes, so now let me show you. Um, we have another door. I think I guys showed you this. But this is my other one. Um, oh yeah, we already been to this one. But we go through here again, and then we go through here, and bam, here's my other side. Yes. Yeah. So this is I worked hard on this. If you guys can tell, it's pretty big. Um, pretty big. If you're wondering how to open the door, you can just hit your bumper and bam, you open the door. Yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna fly up like we did in Builders, and we are actually, guys, I'm actually going to build something with you. And even though I already built all that, I can just come back to it and I'm gonna say, oh cool, I built something. But we're not gonna go too far because we're gonna not forget, but we're gonna get lost and I'm gonna be like, I could have sworn I built nearby, but um yeah. And this is what I'm looking. Stone, perfect. So this is stone right here. So this is all stone. And that's actually what we want is stone. So now we're gonna go like that. And once we have our stone, we go like that. We carefully go like that. Okay. Now we have our stone. And stone's right here, so we don't wanna break that part. But we wanna break we don't wanna break that part either, but that's fine. Okay. Okay. So yeah. We can break any stone. So what I'm doing is I'm just breaking stone that we have not broken. And stone is stone. So what we're doing is we're creating a little hole. Just a little hole. Not a big hole. So now, since we are at the hole, we are going to keep breaking all the way down. And we're gonna go like that and that. And then this right here, we're gonna fly up. And then we are going to do, um, we're gonna fix this. So it looks like it's not been messed with. And then we are gonna go like that. And then we're just going to go like that. Yeah, that looks cool. Perfecto. Awesome. And then now it looks like, now it looks like now it actually looks like our cave that we created. And yes, a cave is a cave. It's a cave. Okay, so now,
Ladder.
oh yeah, that's right, and narrator in the background. But yeah, narrator's helpful with
Game
um
menu. Game settings screen. Tab. Text.
we're gonna turn that off for now. But narrator's helpful, especially for a little bit for me, especially if you don't want to see your character. And it tells you what it is, but specifically, I could just look at it specifically, like I'm doing right now. But I was a little bit lazy. Okay, so now we're gonna put our track gates. And like I told you, it's no specific reason. Okay. Actually, I want the track gates to be up here. Okay, so you guys can see what I'm doing. So these track gates, I want not much way I put it, but okay, it was facing down. Good. Okay. Okay. We're gonna stop flying. I don't wanna fly. Okay. So some sometimes um sometimes you're I'm just gonna make the hole big. That's fine. That means more traps. If if I if I need more traps, I need more traps. It's not a big deal. But anyways, again, we're just building this cave. Um so what we're gonna do now is we are going to go like that and bam. See guys, what we show you. If I go that way, it'll go that way. And then that's what it'll look like. Okay. Let's say if I did not like that way and I put um one on this side, put one on this side, I'll also put one on um, and then I put one on this side. So you guys see what I did? So yeah, so we're gonna leave that shut. Okay. And then we're gonna break the yeah. So reason why we're gonna leave that shut is because we're actually building a cool cave. So oh whoops. We're gonna do that. We're actually gonna place it with some cool tile that I found, and it's actually very cool. If you can see how cool it is, it's gonna look so nice. Especially when you look at it, you're gonna be like, this is so cool. How do you do this? And we're gonna say, well, we did this by magic. So magic is magic. And what we tell you, we're all mad. I mean, we wish that we could be magic. And what we tell you, um, Sometimes we're magic, sometimes we are magic. And just look at that. So I created that. And what we're gonna do, let me show you. So if we wanted, we could create like a little pathway and then we go like that. And then bam, we created um a path for that. And then la. So here's her path. Let's say if we wanted um it to be on this side, we do the same thing. And just see what we're doing, guys. Um we're doing the same thing. So I feel like that is cool when we do that. Now, see how I guys made that cave more bigger? So I got a little experience because I did this before. But if you guys, yeah, so we go like that, and together we're building a little cave. And a little cave is a little cave. So it had to be a big cave. But so what we're doing is we're building a cave. If you're on Minecraft, let me know in the comments. And like if you're on Minecraft and you're building a big cave like me, it's what you think. Uh yeah. Sometimes when you're uh sometimes if you're building a big cave, um you can you can build so big and you guys can see how big this is getting. But just look at it. It's getting really big. So, um, yeah. So I built more bigger of this before. Um, but um, yeah. Sometimes I have to. Sometimes I have to um take breaks and go experience it this way. Well, yeah, so this is how we build a cave, underground cave. And this is, if you're wondering, if I'm building this in creative mode, yes, it's in creative mode. Because oh, I would not be flying, I would not be going down, and if you're in survivor mode, I don't know how you would be doing that unless if you're cheating. And I mean, I'm not saying people cheat doing it. It's just like, how do they do it? Unless if they have creative passes or whatever they call it. So, but yeah, what I mean is like, um, I see a whole bunch of people build, and I'm just looking at them like, are you guys doing this through survivor mode? Like, it's crazy. So, at some point, we will try that. And actually, in this video, that's actually what we're going to do in this video, too. So, yes, if I die, I die. And it's just, um, it's just, it's going to be a crazy video for that. So yes, so first we're in survivor mode. I actually want to try all of it. One is adventure mode, and I don't know what that does. So technically what we're doing is we're just going around and we're seeing what works with us. And adventure mode is pretty um what do you call it? Pretty. I'm assuming it's an adventure because it's named adventure mode, so really you're going on an adventure. So I'm assuming it's about adventure. So, you know, alone if it's about adventure, we should be fine. Um, yeah. So, okay. So, let's say we didn't want building. Let's stop here. And we're gonna put some blocks of the holes that I built. We we're gonna patch up this. Perfect. Okay, so next part is we are going to try creative. Uh we're actually gonna try adventure and then survival in this video. So I'm kind of interested. So first we're gonna transfer over um first, I probably should get out of the cave. I don't think I could fly. I never tried any of these, so I probably want to get out of the cave before I put it in adventure mode or survival or whatever. And then if I want to take a risk of, if I want to take a risk of, I can show that I can always fix that. Well, if I want take a risk of anything, I could. So I'm not too worried. So again, once we're in survival, we gotta be really careful. Cause if let's say if you drowned, you drowned. And yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're still learning. First we're gonna fly where I built the house. And then after that, we gotta figure out. No, we're not too far. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go like that, and we're gonna look for the house. So we're there. Yeah, so I think we're over here. If not, what we could do is we could just rebuild the house. And building a house is, let me say, I think I come a little bit of a pro, but if I could find my other house, that would be better. Cause especially especially if we're going in survival. So darn it, where did I yeah, might have to um we might have to build my other might have to build a house. If we can build a cave, we can definitely build a house. But I'll laugh if I'm going the wrong way. But so here's our water. Yeah, we don't want to do an underground house because otherwise we are going to be toast. Especially if we're doing survival. Because you can't not fly, and that's the thing. You can't fly, so we don't want it to be on ground. Hey, perfect! Found our house, guys. Found it. Excellent, we're here. Okay, so what we're gonna do, um, is you know how I showed you my house? Now, now since we're here, then I haven't tried adventure mode, so if we die, we die. No, no problem. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're going to go in our settings, and we're going to go to not accessibility. It's a game. I think it's this one. And then it normally give us a choice. It would normally say survivor. Okay, right now we're in creative. So right now we're gonna do adventure. So it's not gonna let us fly. So if you guys notice, here's how you guys could tell you're in survivor. It's because you see hearts. Well, we're not in survivor, but right now we're in adventure. Oh shoot. Oh no, I fell off. Darn it. Darn it. Okay, yeah. You know how I said if when you're in the adventure mode or survival? Well, since I fell off, now I gotta find a way. So I'm gonna do that. How am I? Okay, is this up? Okay. Uh, I wish these were stairs, but they are not. Okay, so now I just hopefully. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I'm in adventure mode now. So yeah, guys. Okay, here's what this will look like. So let's say if we wanted to go in survivor mode. Here's survivor mode. So right now it'll show us. Okay, let me break now. Alright. Yeah, so I'm just figuring this out, but this is really interesting. So we're gonna do. Okay, I think we're in survival, and I did easy. That's good. This is really interesting. Alright, so we want survival. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go and create it. Okay, so I think for right now we're gonna go in creative mode. And then now see how we can fly, guys? Creative mode, you can't do that. And that's really sad. Once you're in adventure mode or creative mode, you can't do that. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna start building some stuff. Because I like to, I'll be cool to maybe test this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. Let's say if I fell, I was trying to do stairs, so oh, I see. Okay, I see it now. So I need some block. What I'll do is I'll just make this flat or smooth. Okay, and I will just go like this. Then I'll go like that. Okay, and then I'll go. Perfect. So now what I do, oh, I say perfect and it's not perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, here's what I do now. So then I built this so high. Ugh, that's by see any. Yeah, 'cause I can fly now, but I gotta figure out how to. So if I fall or anything, I gotta figure out how to get up there. What I'll do is I'll try to make this, and I've created a mode now. But okay, this is going to be tricky. What I could try to do. Okay, I need a ladder now. Okay, since we need a ladder, what we will do is we will. Alright, that's shut door. I want. Yeah, this is going to be very interesting, but I want to try something. So, first I gotta see what I'm doing. What the. Uh, perfect. Okay. So, I have an idea. I just don't know. So, let's try. I want it right down. Okay, yeah. Or what I could do is I could build on it layer. Oh, God darn it, I want to break that. Go like that. And then well, this is kind of straight, but kind of not. Okay. I'm trying to see what I can do. Okay, and then I go like that, like that. Okay. Right, my bad. Like that. Perfect. So, I'd like to try that ladder again. I think this is the ladder. Let's see. Okay, we want. Perfect. That's what we want. Okay, good. And then we're gonna go like that. Then we're gonna go like this. And then I go like that. Yes, I can. And then I like that, like that, and like that, like that, like that. A lot of ways. Definitely a lot of ways. Perfect. Okay. So that should work. It's a long ways up, but it should work. Okay. So you guys see what I did? I built a ladder. So now I can actually do it. I wasn't thinking about, oh, I have a ladder, so I can build a ladder, but I was thinking about that. So now you guys can see I built a ladder. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. Um, yeah, you guys will see me go in creative mode or adventure mode or whatever it's called. Okay, so now, oh yeah, Earth, keep going. Darn it. Alright, we're doing good. Perfect, we're here. Awesome. So you guys will see that we went up those stairs fast. So if we ever fall, we have stairs. Okay. So now I wasn't thinking about the house, but we definitely have stairs to get up here. So see how I fell, guys? So now we're gonna go over here. This is adventure. So right now we're in adventure mode. We're not in creative mode. But now we're gonna go like, oh, oh no! I fell from there too? Oh no, I did not think about that. Darn it. Okay, so, oh shit, I need to stop. I need to stop. No! No! No, this is crap. Yes. Okay, adventure mode is, this is a little bit hard. Yes, you have some, but it's still a little tricky because you need to do some. And alright, so now we're gonna go and here, and we're gonna go like that. Perfect. And now if we want, we can break shit too. So, um, I think we could build. I'm not quite sure. I let me build. That'll be so great. Okay, no, now let me build. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to go to creative mode again, but that's okay. Now you guys are learning with me, so this is actually a good video. Okay, so now we fall from here. Let's say we fell all the way. Okay. I am in creative mode, so I can actually fly now, so that's actually really nice. But let's say if we was not in creative mode, that would have been pretty bad. Yeah. So now let's say if we're gonna go like that, or just go that general. Perfect. We're gonna move these like perfect. We're gonna move that general perfect. Alright, so now we are going to get our. I think we have our ladder out, but let me see here. We want our. Perfect. And then, if you're wondering, so now, oh, I fell again, but that's okay. So this will kind of give me an idea. For example, oh, I want it to match. Okay. I don't want it like there. Good. And then move on. Oh, perfect. Oh, okay. No, yes. Okay, so let's say it was all the way down here. Now, this is a great example. So, let's say we landed all the way down here, and we fell all the way down here. The cool part is since I'm in creative mode, now I can just go back to our ladder, and I can just go like that, and bam. That is creative mode. I know that's all the way up there. Oh my god, that's quite a bit. That's quite a ways. But but I figured I figured, if we want, we could do that, and we are good at creative mode. So we're gonna actually climb it like that. Good, we're all the way up here. Okay, perfect. I never tried the adventure mode yet, but I imagine it's gonna work. Okay, so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our house. Okay, excellent. I don't think we need. Oh, yeah, that's right. If we will want to do the cave, probably need a ladder. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking about. How are we gonna do that? Oh, I could kind of see how, but I gotta move what trapdoors though. Yeah, I trapdoor. 'Cause that trapdoor is not gonna do anything. It shouldn't do anything. Um, yeah, but we could let's take a look here. So yeah, so this is actually making me think now, because let's say if we're, oh darn it, I gotta get out of that view. Okay, because if we're in a if we're in a view and we're like, darn, I gotta get out of that view. We gotta get out of that view because it's okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna fly up. We are gonna delete one of those. Okay. Now I have a plan. Oh, I didn't want to add that yet. Okay. Now I gotta. Very close. Perfect. Excellent. Ooh, now we gotta hit that floor. Excellent. We're at the floor. Okay. Perfect. So now what we're gonna do, guys, is we're at that cave mark. I'll go back to that. Okay. That's what we want. Excellent. Okay, we're gonna go like that, and then move on. Alright. I don't know if this can work on glass or not, but the I don't think that can work on glass. So what I'm gonna do then, is I gotta. Okay, so I gotta do it a different way, cause it doesn't work on glass. So what I gotta do then is I gotta see what I'm doing. Okay. Since it doesn't work on glass, we're going to do and I will work. Actually, is that glass? I want to see. Yeah, that looks like glass. Okay, that looks fine now. Okay, perfect. Should be okay. Excellent. Okay. Now, since we did that, do I want to do that? No. But since we're doing the ladder, we have to. Okay. So now we are going to excellent. Okay. So now oh that is working a lot better. Yeah. Excellent. I called it. It works on hold on remove that. But anyways, we're gonna add that there and bam. Now I could get out of that cave. Okay. So now let's say if we wanted to go in this cave, we're probably gonna need a ladder. I'm gonna probably have to do okay now. Yeah, guys. Now you guys can see. Um. Okay, that is fine. Okay. So now, so now you guys can see why. I'm gonna break some of it so we can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. We're gonna actually fly up. And yeah, we can fly up. So that's not a big deal because we could fly up. Okay, so now we are going to need. I am going to do. Okay, what part does have it? This part doesn't. Okay, that's all I need to know. Okay, and then I don't know, would it work on that? It would. Good. Actually, we'll wait for one to replace the color. Oh, that is true. Okay. But um, for now, I just want to test it in creative mode. But once we, okay, I will need a black. We can't do glass. We have to do. So we learned something new. If we do glass, it just won't work at all. So we don't want to do glass, but we do want to do close. Not there, not there. Perfect. Okay, we want to do this all the way. Okay, I gotta. I know. I have a close. Very nice. There we go. Okay, so now you guys can see what I did. Okay, so now ladder's on this side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in character mode again, and we are finding ladder. Perfect. Now since we're on ladder, now we go like that, and then we go like that all the way until we hit that floor. Oh, darn it! This is the part I do not like about this. Minecraft's very sensitive, guys, and so what happens is anytime I try to build anything, Minecraft is very sensitive. So, perfect. Now I have ladders that I can get out of the cave. Stop lying. Alright, so now, since I have ladders, I think we're good to try this again. Easy, that's fine. Uh, so now, so now we can't fly. That's fine, because we're not in creative mode. But here's the point. I would like to show you what's the point. Oh! I want to see if this worked. It did work. Yes! Good. That was the point. Okay. So now let's see the done. All my trapdoors go away? No, it did not. Good. Okay. Darn it, I fell in again, guys. Perfect. And that's why we guys have ladders. Excellent. Okay. So now we're gonna save it and we're gonna actually try survival. And I actually do not know what it does. So, but we're gonna create world. Actually, I think we're already on survival. Okay, I can build. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so you know how okay, now I just gotta find that ladder. Cause I fell again. Plus if I fell in a different spot. Oh my gosh. Where am I? I definitely fell in a different spot. Shit. Okay, yeah. So what I'm gonna do then, yeah, this has been one of the, hell of a learning curve. But yeah. So, okay, now we should be in creative mode again. We should. Okay, yep, we are in good creative mode. Alright, since we're in creative mode, now we can actually fly. Where was I? That did not have that. Oh, I was definitely not over here. Okay, so since I wasn't over here, I'm gonna drop down there. Ladder over there. I was technically over here. Where was I? Oh, right here. Okay, guys. Sometimes you have to prep your guys yourself for the Minecraft game, because if you're in survival or whatever, that's actually what we're prepping right now. So sometimes we're in survival, or sometimes you know, we're faking out stuff. But sometimes we're stuck, or sometimes we're like other stuff. So technically, what we're doing is we're smoothing this out. Okay, now we are gonna break this is what I am. Now we don't want it all this. We don't want it all the way sticking out, but you want it just right, so it can. Oh, I must have broken that. Oops. Okay. Now, hey, so this is a learning curve for me too. So, uh, we know we don't want ice. Okay, this is going to work. Okay. All right. Let's see if I fall, I can get up there by this. And that's gonna really help. Okay. So yeah, so that's actually what we are doing is we are looking at other ways to problem solve. And uh, so sometimes we are stuck in situations and we are, you know, I haven't been on survival before, and so I'll have to be in like a situation to actually like, okay, you need to figure this out. Well, technically, I've been done is said, yeah, you can figure out the hard way. So technically, I figured out it the hard way. And, and yeah, we can figure out the hard way, but it doesn't give you what you want. Figure out the hard way. So technically, it doesn't give you what you want, but the maybe I could have just yeah, I didn't like that. Okay, let's say I wanted to do the ladder this way. Okay, now that will probably work out. Okay, now let's say if I fall all the way down here, I can do a ladder. It's going up like. Right, perfect. And then we're gonna place it where on this. Place it. Okay. We are placing it. We're gonna destroy this. Right. Okay. Destroy this. technically we're just prepping. So if we was in a pickle, we will know that we're in a pickle. So technically, we would definitely know when we're in a pickle, cause let me tell you. Oh, should I just? Perfect. That is what I need. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a block left, and then now that I built that, it should let me. Okay, we can do it two different ways. Two different ways. We have options. And I'm creating options is just if you fall, we fall. And I will probably do because you never know. Um, yes, we have options, but sometimes we fall. So, no, that glass. Oh, perfect. Another option is line me up here. So, see what I did, guys? Okay. So now we are going like this, and technically I am cutting all of this down. So, let's say we're stuck all the way down here. Now we are going to create something. So if you're stuck all the way down here, you have a way to get up. Okay. So I need this. I I broke it a little bit too much. If you guys are wondering why I need this, is because sometimes I am smoothing down what is already not smooth. The game sometimes doesn't have it smoothed, so um sometimes we have to smooth it out. So I just smooth this out, and what I could do is put a block there, and bam, we're good. And actually, that's actually what I'm gonna do. Okay, so, and then that's how we can get up there too. So, you see what I guys did? So, let's say if we fall here, well, all the way down here, we have a way to get up. And sometimes we're in survival mode and we're not thinking, oh shoot, we're all the way down here, how to get all the way up? But technically, what I'm doing is I'm smoothing all this out while I'm in creative mode, so we're not panicking. Oh shoot, I have no way to get up there. Yes, we do. We have a way to get up there. Okay, so we do have a way to get up there. So what we're going to do now is we're gonna do that and bam. Okay, we're gonna place that with this, place that with that. Awesome. And for the bane of our buck, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna kind of deck it out so we know when we're getting to our ladder, that mark of our ladder. So sometimes we get confused of where's the ladder. So technically, shoot, I gotta fix that part now, but that's okay. We can fix that part. That's not a big deal. All right. So if you're wondering where's the ladder, well, now you just look. Oh, we gotta fix that part now. Well, I'll fix this. I'll fix the ladder, guys. Don't worry. But what I'm doing is I'm technically replacing the wall. So you guys know, um, you guys are getting, you guys are getting there. So technically, what I did is I placed the wall so you guys can say, "Oh, I'm getting there! Yay!" So we're not panicking because we're not getting it. So that's actually what I'm doing. I am slowly smoothing stuff out. So if you wondered where's all the dirt, well, I just smoothed out a whole bunch of stuff. Um, so if you guys fall or you guys do anything, or I mean, I fall or something, I can get my butt all the way up there. Not you guys fall, but you know what I mean. Um, yeah. So technically, um, now our sweet spot, now our sweet spot is kind of found, and here's how we do it. For one, now we just look for our spot, and bam, we have our spot. Once we find our spot, we will definitely know where our spot is, because we will know because we can just look for one. We just look for okay. Bam, bam. Okay. So now we're gonna put different piece there so you guys know it is exactly what you need to be at. So now we know that is that. Okay, excellent. So you see what I did, guys? I adapted it. So now if I fall, yes, the ladder's not there, but we will make the ladder there. Alright. So now, perfect. That's what we need. Put that there, put that there, put that there. Awesome. Put that there. Okay, well, we changed. What I want to do is I'm going to change the that specific block so you guys don't freak out. I mean, not freak out, but you know, like where is it? Like, it's the same color. So, um, sometimes if it's a different color and you're looking for a land spot and it's the same color, it'd be so confusing. Like, uh, that I don't think, yeah, that does not look good. Okay, um, perfect. Alright, yes, that's fine. Good. Okay, perfect. So then I'm delete that. Awesome. Delete that. Awesome. Okay. I am hopefully going to be helpful. So if you guys are looking for anything like this house, you guys have a way to find it. And think I give you all that landmark. So what I'm going to do is we're gonna try to find. What I do. Okay, let's see here. There we go. That's rating down in this game. That's crazy. Hey, then we're gonna go like that. I suppose we'll go like this, like that. So what we're doing is we are clearing this part out, and we are going like that. Perfect. Awesome. Alright, yeah, so this is going like that, and then we go like that, and then we go like this, and then we go like that. Perfect. Alright, yeah, so technically we do this not that often. Alright, okay, we're actually gonna smooth these out. Smooth these out. Oh yeah, perfect. And then this is, we float up and bam. Okay, now we go. Okay, good. We have our ladder, and then we go like that. Perfect. And now we can, yeah, so now we have different ways that we can, oh, now we're going underwater. We don't want to do that. But now we have different ways that we can climb. I'm hopefully we're not all the way down here in the water, but if we are, I am gonna try to make that path. Oh, okay, good. I did repair. Okay, so since I repaired, oh, it is still a long ways, but um, that's okay. Okay. So we're gonna pop this down like that, and bam, we're good. Okay, I am going just to gotta help. I will go like that, or it won't be like this for long. So, block it. Supposedly block the water. Perfect. It would go like that. Okay. Excellent. So you guys see what I'm doing? So, yeah. So, there's a whole bunch of things that we could do in creative. So we tried creative, adventure mode, and we did go in survivor mode, but it didn't show the hearts. It did not show the hearts, but we was in survivor mode. The reason why it didn't show the hearts is cause I forgot I had cheat mode on um and we had no animals. So that's why too. So if you have cheat mode on, yes, that will do that. So also probably want to shut that off if you do cheat mode. I did. I did kind of look into that too, and I'm like, okay, that makes more sense. So now we're gonna go like up. Yeah, I am kind of creating like a platform just in case if I fell in. And I'm hopefully that I don't, but in case for repairing by creating little tiles across the water. And it saves me for falling in. So let's say if we was in survivor mode or whatever, we will be okay. We wouldn't drown, we wouldn't do a whole bunch. Wait. Well, if I was under water, survivor mode, I'll probably die. But the cool part is, the cool part is, in survivor mode, you're fine unless if you are in creative mode. And you want to try to be a creative. If you're not a creative, you will drown. So do not try anything like swimming if you're not in creative mode. If if you try creative while you're in survivor mode, you will die. And um yeah, not just to warn you guys, if you try so easy, so fun, I will be fine. Well, you will learn the hard way. That you gotta die. Again, I went in survivor mode about the animals bothering me, so I didn't have to do a whole bunch, but I can definitely tell you if you're not careful, we can go like we're gonna go like oh yeah, perfect. Alright, go like this. Sun. Perfect. So now you guys can see all of it. So once you guys can see this and that, bam. Awesome. Okay. So yes. Okay, perfect. So yeah, we got like Okay, perfect. If you guys like this YouTube video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.